Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be something a little different that I've never done on my channel. So today we are doing a book unhaul. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 26 books right here. This pile may grow, but these are books that either I've read them and I don't plan on reading them again, or I haven't read them and they just don't bring me that excitement anymore. Some of them I have multiple copies of and I'm just getting rid of my least favorite copy or the copy I don't need. But anyway, let's get into it. So first, I am going to be unhauling this paperback version of From Blood and Ash. I have a hard copy and I have the other cover that I found at Walmart that's really, really pretty. So I don't need 3 copies of it, so I'm just going to be getting rid of this one. I have some Christmas books that I read last year that I'm going to be getting rid of just because I am not really someone that loves Christmas books. I'm not really a seasonal reader. I'm more of a mood reader. And that is, There's Something About Mary and A Merry Little Meet Cute. I really enjoyed these. I'm not going to read them again, and they've just been sitting there collecting dust. So I'm going to put these out there into the world and let somebody else enjoy them. This one, so it's a plus size adult film star that's going to star in like a Hallmark type movie. Really, really good. I enjoyed it. I'm just not going to read it again. And then There's Something About Mary. I believe he is a single dad, and she goes back to her family's Christmas tree farm. So enjoyed it. I'm just not going to read it again. All right, then we have Maybe Sunday by Colleen Hoover. This is the original cover. I'm just not interested in reading it. When I first got back into reading a couple years ago, Colleen Hoover was who I gravitated towards. I don't really gravitate towards her anymore, so we are going to be donating that. All right, then I have multiple copies of this. This is the UK cover. It doesn't match my other covers, so I'm just going to get rid of it. All right, this book, Sometimes I Lie, by Alice Feeney. Thrillers, I usually don't ever read again because I already know how it ends. I already know who the killer is, so I don't see a point in reading them again, so that's why I'm going to do that. You're Invited. This is a book. It was a thriller. I didn't enjoy it. I think it was like a 2.5 star for me. So I'm going to get rid of this. I don't even know. Did I read this year? I believe I read this year or last year, one of the two. But we're going to be getting rid of it. And then The Beautiful. I got this book for $2 on clearance, and I don't know. It is a vampire type book, but I just don't see myself ever reading it. So I'm just going to get rid of it. And then we have The Wedding Date. I thrifted this book. It sounds good. It's in third person, and it's just not catching my attention, so I'm going to throw it back out there into the world and let somebody else enjoy it. The only reason why I'm getting rid of this is the novellas. I don't want them. I didn't read them. I bought them to read, and I never did, so I'm just going to let somebody else have it. This book, self-explanatory. I just don't gravitate towards books like this. I bought this because someone said it was kind of like Outlander, which is a favorite series of mine, and so I bought it, but I just don't ever see myself reading this. We have Finley Donovan is Killing It. Fun read at the time. I will not reread this. I enjoyed it. It's like a cozy, mystery type thing. I enjoyed it. I am not going to continue the series, but it was a fun time when I read it. Then we have Ellen Hildebrand. Now, I just don't think Ellen Hildebrand, this book specifically was for me. There was just, I enjoyed it. It was like a 3, but there were so many characters to keep up with that at times I found myself wait, who is this? I don't think this was the right book for me to start with when I was trying out her stuff. So I will read some more books of hers, but I do not see myself reading this again, so I'm going to be letting someone else have it. And then a book that pains me to get rid of. I bought this on Pango because, I don't know, it sounded interesting, but I'm just not a classics reader. I'm not. As much as I wish that I want to be, I'm not. The only classic I like is Pride and Prejudice. I read that one before. I will read it again. Not this one. And I just don't see myself ever picking it up. Another book, I got this one off Pango, and it pains me because I've heard great things about it, but I just don't ever see myself reading it, and that is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I am just not a dark academia girly. I mean, it was good. Now I know I had another dark academia book over here. Oh well. Another book I've been getting rid of is My Dark Vanessa. I read it, I enjoyed it, but I'm just not gonna read it again. I don't know what I did with it. I put it in this pile and now it is gone. Oh well. So, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. And then some books that I may give to my sister is Until Friday Night and Under the Lights. This is a YA Friday Night Light-esque book series. I enjoyed the first one. I DNF'd the second one. I just couldn't get into it. So I think I'm going to pass these on to my sister because I think she would enjoy these. And then we have Dream On. I read the synopsis. It sounded great. Someone that wakes up from a coma and she asks, "Where's Devin? He's my boyfriend." And he doesn't exist. And then one day he just pops up. So interesting. But I bought it when I was interested in it. I'm no longer interested in it, so I'm going to be passing it on to someone that will enjoy this book. Two books that I have read are Something Wilder by Christina Lauren and The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I enjoyed both of these. I'm just not going to be rereading them. Once again, both of these were 4 stars for me. But I just don't want to hold on to it because most of the books that I hold on to are books that I want to read again, or books that I can't get rid of because some of the books I can't get rid of because I annotated the fire out of them, and I just some books I wish I would not have annotated because I'm not going to read it again, and now I'm stuck with them because I don't want to give annotated books out. But loved both of these, just won't be rereading them. Another one, Verity, loved this book, 5 stars. I just don't see myself reading it again. I let my sister-in-law borrow it, and so it's kind of dingy and beat up, but I know it can go to a good home. And then another book that I have not read, I just don't see myself reading it, is Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. This pains me because I love Lucy Score, but once again, I just don't see myself picking it up. And then we have, some of these will be on my Pango, some of these I'm going to be donating, and some of these I'm going to be giving to my sister, like I said. No Exit by Taylor Adams. It's another thriller. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite. But once again, it's a thriller. I know how it ends. I know who the bad person is, so I'm just not going to read again. You Again, I DNF'd this. I just could not get into it, so I'm going to let someone else read it and enjoy it. A book that I did enjoy, but I just don't see myself ever reading it again, is The Shadow Between Us. I enjoyed it. This is a standalone, I believe. Yeah, it's a standalone fantasy, which we don't often get. Enjoyed it. I read it in one sitting. I'm just not going to read it again. It's YA, so I'm not going to read again. All right, another book. I love Lynn Painter. Love her. I'm just not going to reread this. This is a Groundhog Day trope. I enjoyed it. I read it in one sitting. It's 200 and something pages. It is not very long at all. It's 285 pages. Very much enjoyed it. I'm just not going to read it again. I think I'm going to pass it on to my sister. She would very much enjoy this. And the last book on our unhaul list is She Started It by C.N. Gilbert. I enjoyed this. I gave it 4 stars. Once again, it's a thriller. I'm just not going to read it again. And I love this cover. I was going to keep it because of the cover, but I'm not. I'm just going to get rid of it. But anyway, that is all the books that I am hauling as of right now. So, if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. My small goal is to get to 300 subscribers. My large goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of next year. So please join our family. It would make my day. And I will see you in my next one.